That being said, Neon does have like a faster pace lineup right now with Pango, CK, a lot of minus armor as well. SF. Shadow Fiend, this is probably their mid hero, I would think. They tend to like to last pick Palace's hero. Leave a
10 seconds
good
remaining.
last pick matchup for him. Similar to Fnatic's draft
5
earlier, I
seconds
think Visage
remaining.
SF minus armor, ball heavy, just strong together. SF enjoys the auras from Visage.
How's that matchup shape up versus the Chaos Knight though?
SF against Chaos Knight. I
Yeah.
think if you don't get initiated on and you get Requiem off, you kind of like disrupt the way he wants to play. But it definitely can go both ways. I would say any hero's like a counter to another.
Yep.
Dawnbreaker ban. That's a good ban. I like that. It gives them a lot of team fight now, a way to handle like waves again.
10 seconds remaining.
We're looking at the moment for
5
the
seconds
position 2. Of course, still the flex potential. Seeing the Shadow Fiend at the moment, are you happy with putting the Pango mid into the Shadow Fiend? I mean, I guess we're not even kind of sure how they can set it up. It still could be the Shadow Fiend safe lane. It still could be the Shadow Fiend mid.
I feel with the heroes in the pool that Mars is banned, and I think most likely the Pango will be ended up being played by Suri. I'm just not sure what other hero fearless would want to play in this matchup. Maybe like some Lina. But I feel like they like stuns. They kind of need like lockdown. They have Snap Mirana, heroes who play with some Ember Spirit kind of hero.
Radiant team ban.
Does look like a pretty good Ember game. I mean, lane might be a little bit awkward into the Shadow Fiend, but not too
Yeah,
much.
it's just nice with their heroes. And that, what can I see here? Darkseer maybe. So again, good against Visage SF. Pango, not the biggest Darkseer shell user,
10
CK as well.
remaining.
It does give them the aura buyer / team fight.
5 seconds
It's also a
remaining.
tight hunter if they want to go that route. Tight Mirror, tight snap. Pretty strong lanes.
Yep. It's going to be if they're looking to pick up their Sarah hero. So there's a couple of options left for them. I like what you mentioned about Fearless with the potential for the Ember as well, or something similar just in regards to the spirits. Fearless has some incredible spirits. I mean, I like that he's changed his name back to Fearless as well. Just want to quickly
Me too.
mention, I know we brought up the name changes. Gacha Boy was an interesting one. I like that it's back to Fearless. We'll see if it's gonna help out with some of the performances.
Radiant team pick.
I do hope so. We see a
Okay.
Queen of Pain.
It's a very volatile hero.
Yeah, I agree. I do not like this hero. I don't think this hero even beats SF in the matchup. It's so hard to play. You get raised twice and you wanna cry.
Yeah.
At least with Ember, you like can kind of dodge. You have Flame Guard, you
10
list something.
seconds
It also like now you have Mirana, Snap, and Queen of
5
Pain.
seconds
So
remaining.
it's your trio is a bit weirder, I would say. Not a huge fan of this pick, but it is comfort for him, I guess. He probably asked for a hero, so we shall see. Execration with the carry last pick. I wonder what they'll pick here. They know that the Pango's off lane, maybe some Faceless Void. Or they could just pick Puck and put this SF safe lane now.
I don't hate that at all. Got a lot of synergy with the tiny puck, even Requiem as well. To
Yeah,
try
it's
and set
super
the
hard
fear.
for him to kill Puck. Yep. Coil's amazing this game against
Yep.
Pango and Queen of Pain. Amber.
Choose your hero.
Okay.
Oh, Palace Ember. Woohoo.
Oh, yeah. Do you feel like Execration felt like they might have had issues with the lanes? Is that a potential reason why they went down this Ember Spirit route?
I think their idea is kind of similar to the Puck Ember. They kind of do the same things, and Ember's probably better against this Pango lane. I'm not 100% sure why they picked it. They kind of just felt like they needed a more active carry, I guess. And I don't know, I guess Ember came out on top in this discussion. He might go Balfury, clear some CK illusions. We shall see.
Do you need to go down that route this game? Because you mentioned kind of the CM and Tiny already fulfill a pretty nice role against the Phantasm.
I feel like it's a no. I'm a big fan of the Deso Ember in this kind of lineups. It just matches it makes your R2 core super strong. But we'll see. I think most Embers go super comfortable going Maelstrom, but he's a carry player. We'll see what he goes.
I think it's nice though. We're really starting to see a little bit more of the development for Execration with the, in particular, kind of the play styles between Bob and Palos. Bob again thrives incredibly, is a really good player on a lot of the playmaking heroes, but we see what he can do on heroes like the Templar Assassin when you give him that kind of win condition hero. And often we've seen Palos as well recently play a lot of the Pudge, who isn't often that win condition, kind of needs the mid laner to kind of help out and carry throughout the later stages. So this could be a very similar thing here in a game like this.
Yeah, he's definitely on the list of the more aggressive side of carry players. And Bob used to be like a very aggressive player. I think he's starting to look a lot more consistent now, especially in his past year with Execration.
Prepare for battle.
What we do get, besides all the exciting heroes, we also get some cool ass new sets as well. Little Crocodile Snapfire running around. A croc or an alligator, dude? I don't know.
I don't know.
It looks like a croc to me, honestly. Scary things. Honestly, they can all
It's
go
a
die.
whippersnapper. A whippersnapper. Instead of crocodile and alligator.
I don't know who 214 is as well.
It's BDZ. Carlo. Changed his name.
Why?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. Why did he change his name? He also wasn't
2
like...
seconds start of the arrow, Palos. Uh-oh. Not a good way to start up with the Ember Spirit 1. And can they take this fight? Execration. Feel like they can.
Yeah, the message is really strong.
Ooh. Another raise. Oh, they get him. All right, 1 for 1. Fearless goes down. He did get the first blood at least for the Queen of Pain.
Yeah, Bob got a kill too. It's not that bad. Ended up trading, didn't really expect it. Oh, they want to deward. No!
The battle
There was some
begins.
miscom right there.
It
Alright, we're off to a
does.
good start.
I know yesterday Execration were having some issues with their in-game tag. It looks like it's going to be different now, so that maybe this is looking like that Carlo BDZ is officially on Execration, because yesterday you still had the TNC tag and weren't quite sure what the stand-in kind of situation was, but looks
Yeah,
like...
I think yesterday none of their players were in the team.
Yeah.
So they had some trouble getting out the flag. Fielders dodging some raises. Nicely done.
Dude, I'm so used to saying feelers, law.
Oh, I get you. I feel you.
Now it's just...
Did they have the renewal tag as well? I kept trying to not call them renewal.
Oh, I hate it so. I miss the stand-in days, dude. Why'd they get rid of stand-in? Just put stand-in in from.
Yeah.
You wanna know another thing I don't like?
What is it?
This CM is atrocious. I hate this persona.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
I feel like it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. What is this? I actually hate versing it. Like, it's so dumb how much it triggers me. It shouldn't. Like, it shouldn't trigger me. I don't think it's possible to be triggered that much from a goddamn cosmetic. Like, I look at this, I don't know what to do. I just freeze up.
I know. It looks like some League of Legends hero, not gonna lie.
Look at this.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this
Radiant's top
doggo.
tower is under attack.
The worst part is he has his pup.
Yeah.
So it's just two dogs.
Can we make a petition to ban this in comp games? I don't want to like, dude, if I have to get a game in a pub with it or whatever, it happens. But I don't want to cast a game with this CM persona. Like, it, I don't know. Surely it's not just us. Like, surely there's a lot of other people.
I don't even think it looks very nice. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Or just us. Maybe we're rare.
Top lane, do you know? Shane's going to do a really good job to be able to cover Tino to step away. Now they can look to re-enter and provide the damage required to kill off Hated.
Let's go down. Fearless getting bullied a bit, forced to blink. Ooh, hits the race anyway.
I mean, like you said, this lane is not how it used to be. Bob's off to a very good start, and previously this used to be the strength of the Queen of Pain with your early laning phase versus the Shadow Fiend.
Yeah, I feel it used to be a super skill heavy matchup where you can definitely dumpster SF, but now
Top lane, Tino. Under the tier 1 tower they go. Unfortunately, the Tango region is not going to be enough for the last seconds. Tino goes down.
a good kill for them. The wave is pushing into the tower too. Kinda getting punished. Shanks went for the bounty rune. Fearless almost getting double CS by Bob. Rough time in the mid lane.
Man, this top lane doesn't seem like it's going to get too much easier here for Execration.
No, definitely not. The CK snaps are a really strong win.
What do you feel?
If the time's around, it's really hard for the Visage to die though, because they can't really go on him.
Okay. So do you... For Shanks' role in this game, in this lane, I should say, is really just to kind of play in front of Tino and act as that bodyguard?
Yeah, you just need to keep your avalanche. I think it's really hard to like kill heroes unless CK is low or like someone's low.
Does he need to be looking at potentially rotating for the power rune, or even considering about stacking, or... Oh, bottom... Oh, Lucify. Nice arrow.
I think as a post 5 generally you don't want to leave. But this might be a different case because Scotty is kind of strong on his own, right? Once he has a raindrop, almost power treads. Has lifesteal.
You know this... Oh, top lane, actually? In they go. Hater. I'm gonna bring him down with the burst. God damn, this set is awesome. Holy... See, Dude, I'll keep looking at the Snapfire.
I like the crocodile career we saw yesterday. That was really cool too.
Dude, one of the best couriers I think I've seen. Actually, just so incredibly dope.
I tried looking for it. I can't find it.
You can't find it? Yeah, I don't know. Look, I don't think anything beats the Roshan couriers. I mean, there's a big reason why, because they're just so goddamn expensive mid lane.
Oh, the
But
arrow.
again, Lucify. A great arrow. Shane's gonna try and attempt to find the deny, but the attacks are just a little bit too slow. Now he too might be in trouble. As Hated is looking to try and sweep on over. It does leave the Pangolier now vulnerable bottom lane. There's 2-1-4. They should be able to bring Kim down. The Arcane. Not sure it's a Nova is enough to be able to find the damage.
Let's get punished a bit, but the kill on the SF is really big. Helps Quap a lot. Now Quap is level 6 first. SF in kind of a... Yes, a bit more of a dangerous position to rotations.
Yeah, now you're vulnerable now. Like, this is kind of the thing about this matchup as well, is that Shadow Fiend's level 6 compared to the Queen of Pain's level 6. I mean, you get nothing out of it. Quap has a lot of potential to find the kills as top lane. Speaking about kills, Tino... Avalanche trying to do its best on Shanks, even though he's nearby. It does look like Tino's going to go down. Shanks just a little bit too late to play around with the stun lock, and he's going to still respect him at the moment. The abilities are coming off cooldown shortly.
He has a lot of stick charges, he's fine. I feel like top lane, the creep wave has been here forever. Every time I click on top lane, creep wave is just here, right in front of the tower. They're still getting kills.
Jump in lane.
Arrow?
Oh.
We could have pushed him into the arrow. It's a good attempt from them. Still trying to apply pressure. Lucify committing a lot to win this mid lane for his squad. Gets the D ward, gets the runes, goes back. Suri has a ring of health, so he's not too much in trouble, but Palos is having a great time down here.
Top lane. Toss back on a Hated. Gonna get a little bit of damage from the tower. Bob's even gonna try and TP in to snag the kill. 190 gold given over to the bank. Well, much needed considering the previous death and all the attention that we've seen Atomic put onto that lane.
Meanwhile, Fearless waiting for Rune. He's going for the Witchblade build. Rotating top. He wants to have Skadi. Execration need to get out. This is really dangerous for them.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. That's not what you want at all, because now it sets up for a double Sonic Wave on Fearless. A great first use of the ultimate. He's not even going to try and chase down Shanks, recognizing that both Hayden and Skadi have this one in the bag. Shanks will make him work for it, hoping that he can try and cut his way through the tree line, but that will not be the case. As Atomic, off to a flying start, 8 and 4, but look at this on Execration though. Bob and 2 on 4.
Waiting for Fearless, walking in. Oh no, the timing. Oh,
very awkward, and now they get the confirmation. Frostbite should enable Bob to be able to find the triple raise, but meanwhile, Fearless, great deny, but Bob, he's vulnerable for the moment. He's gonna try and charge up the Requiem, but the arrow from downtown again. Lucify just in the right place at the right time to land the arrow.
You remember how I said they needed like a stun for them?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I was wrong.
Not when he's having a performance like this. These arrows have been incredible to start this game.
Yeah, Lucify needs no stun. He is the stun.
And a look at the net worth as well for the Queen of Pain. Like very, very early on through the lane, Fearless was having some difficulties, but 4-1-1, top of the net worth is the co-op.
Yeah, such good rotations from Lucify, enabling his co-op and then co-op helping the top lane as well. Just bleeding onto the map. We only see Palos really having a good time down here still. Sorry, not too bad. Arcane boost, Ring of Health. Kind of chilling as well. Palos picks up the Mithril Hammer. I wonder what he's gonna buy. Sorry. Wants to go for it? Nope.
Probably gonna have a fight break out at this top power room. I have incredible vision around the area. Arrow's gonna fly on past him with a whiff, but now Siri's in with the Rolling Thunder. Needs to bounce back onto 214, and look at the damage. 214 just blows up the Queen of Pain, and Siri gets nothing out of the ultimate. As now Bob can look to line up the raises. He's already found a third, and that's all they need to bring down Siri's Pain Gun. When they're not done just yet, Tino with the micro will be able to fly under the tower and catch up to the Snapfire. A 3 for 0. A lot of that was set up thanks to 214 with the freezing field.
Yeah, big fight from Execration. They really needed that. They brought the numbers as well. Fearless. Trying to bully Palos a bit.
Good. Oh man, I want to call him Carlo so bad.
I know, right?
Tough.
Dire's bottom tower
Sorry,
is under
214.
attack.
We'll get used to it. You know, some of the... It must be a special number, right? Have you got a favorite number? Surely there's something up there.
No.
Oh, no favorite number? We'll see Bob's. Yeah, this 100% a goal now. What can you do? More of a kiss is dropped on the dome. Fearless with the max out scream already as well. Just so much magical damage coming out from Neon.Atomic.
His farm on Palos, he's so high net worth. 0-2 as well, but he's 5.3k net worth. It's just normal. What did he buy, right? He bought a Maelstrom.
Top playing Tino.
Dire's top
Moonlight
tower
Shadow, they're going to try and target him down. A rare miss from Lucify. Not sure if Skadi was in range to try and set up for the Chaos Bolt. Regardless, Visage will be able to get away, so a lot of reactions forced out. Palace going to continue to be able to relieve the pressure down bottom. And Shanks as well is getting a little bit of me time mid lane as well. Level 7 with the Tiny. Got to be working on the phase boots.
Yep, Execration. Slowing down a bit. Just pushing out lanes, trying to hold the map. Dragonlance completed on Bob as well. And offering on Tino, so they do have a slight
Oh, top
timing if
lane.
they want to use it. Oh, Skadi.
It's going to run straight to the Tiny. 214 is in a prime position for the freezing field once again. Look at the damage raining down. They're going to try and have a rebuttal here from Atomic, but the ultimates aren't good enough to turn the team fight. As Fearless will be able to get the blink onto the tower, so the Queen of Pain's okay for the moment. But 214, there's a mega kill streak on the Crystal Maiden. Maybe it's the Persona buff.
It's the name change.
Oh, it's the name change. Okay. Oh, it's the rare name change buff. You don't see it often in C.
That is true. Usually it works the other way.
Dude, usually it does. It's works the other way so poorly that they have to go back. Prime example. Oh no, that did not.
Fearless. Has the Witchblade completed? You see Execration kind of grouping up towards the mid lane. Oh, Shanks is gonna find Hated here. Nope, they're going on Fearless. Good save.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Rare arrow miss.
Oh.
Oh, Shanks. Goodbye.
Nice. Duke back and forth, but not enough. Great positioning from Hated. Cookie to try and protect Fearless, and then Mortimer kisses as well to get the kill. So again, they're able to protect their tier 1 tower, and it's a pretty good timing as well, right by the power rune. So there will be no way that Execration can contest it, so they're going to look to try and make something else happen across the map.
Yeah, good defense from Neon. They saved their top tower, saved their mid tower. I said Bettino is trying to take top tower by himself. Rift Pack almost completed, so
They're gonna be quick with
Execration
this
is
kill.
looking at the timing.
Party bottom lane's going to be able to break out of the Frostbite. There's the freezing field once again trying to answer the Chaos Knight. The team is rotating down, but unfortunately they will be too late to keep him alive, so maybe they can get a return kill instead. 214, big streak if they're going to be able to find it. A lot of gold injected into the bank for Series Pango.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Yeah, very nice for him. They unfortunately do lose Skadi again, but still doing not too bad.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
A tower getting claimed is going to give Tino enough gold now for the Wraith Pact. An okay timing, nothing too crazy. We'll see how they look to play with it shortly though from Execration.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Neon can really handle Execration's ball right now. So they're kind of not fight ready before the BKBs.
Is the one BKB enough for Fearless, or are you looking for BKB even on the Chaos Knight for them to be able to address the ball?
They definitely need... I think the BKB on the Quop's the more important item. The CK can kind of play without the BKB, but we've seen like how this freezing field, this avalanche, and this Ember Maelstrom Requiem, it's just really a lot of protection for each other. Shanks. Ooh.
has fallen.
Threading with the toss back into the Requiem, but now puts Shanks in an awkward position for the Tiny. Great cookie onto the Creep Wave, and now with the Sonic Wave as well. Fearless able to secure the kill, but the Requiem will hold him into place. Tino's micro was on point that team fight, and now he's going to be able to get out as well with the bonus movement speed from the Grave
Oh,
Shield.
Bob,
So
the
Siri...
H-rune.
Oh my, you hate to see it. Bob gets lucky. Daddy Gaben blessing him.
Gaben favors Shadow Fiend players. Now you know.
Bot lane? Another miss from Loser 5. Palos wants the tower! Oh my god, Palos. My heart.
Too strong.
Dude, he's so
By the-
farmed.
Yeah, man. Buy the Deso Palace. Come on, man. Please. Let's go. I love manly item builds. But he will go the stable route. BKB is still queued up. Execration has a super strong timing. Probably just waiting for the SF BKB before they go.
Nah, watch this. He's gonna go Deso.
I hope so.
He will.
Let's go, Palos. Let's go. You don't need BKB if everything dies in 2 sleight of fist.
Straight up, dude. That's... What do you mean? Isn't that everyone's mentality? I thought it was.
I hope so. We'll see.
Radiant's
Palos
bottom tower
1.8k
is
gold
under
still
attack.
has not bought it.
Yeah, you sure you hope so? You could run into some tricky pubs there if no one buys a BKB.
I think you're allowed to play without. I mean, they have like real lack of stuns, right? The BKB doesn't really matter.
Radiant
You
structures
can go in
are
with
fortified.
BKB. I guess that's the difference.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
We'll see. We'll see. Skadi not has his Echo Saber complete. Very far from his BKB. Oh, the Moonlight.
Radiant's
Looking to
bottom
set up.
tower has fallen.
If they were watching bottom, they would have seen that Moonlight, so... Should be aware. This Execration, they're going to try and join themselves at the hip in regards to the boys up top, playing with the Observer Ward and Sentry combo by the Outpost, so they are ready for Atomic to run directly into
Zify?
them. Losify lands the arrow. Scott is going to be a little bit too late though, and Siri used the Rolling Thunder as well, so it's the ultimate now on cooldown.
Yeah, that was his deck. Oh, he's gonna show it off too. He has Blink as well. They don't know, but he showed.
Top lane?
Top lane.
Yeah, Shank's getting chased down.
Tino's nearby
Tino's
though.
considering about stepping in. Has a Wraith Pack for the damage mitigation. They're going to try and toss him onto the Familiars, but not close enough.
Oh, bullwhip. Alright, nothing really happened. Trading of spells.
Scanning.
Probably want to wait for the next roll. Skadi on his way to farm. Double BKB out for Execration now. Won't be surprised to see him walk into Roshan real soon.
Dude, Palos, what is this item?
BKB.
Disappointing.
I agree.
It's alright, Deso next, surely, right?
Losify?
Potentially a solo
Losify?
kill.
Oh,
they got the stun!
my! Dude, it's cause the creep died to the maelstrom that the creep stunned him. Oh my god. That's so unfortunate.
Oh no, they know that. I think they know they're
Oh.
roshing, do they?
I mean that's a voice line, you know.
To the radiant.
Dude, you gotta. Oh, I don't know if you can use that voice line if you don't know if they're roshing.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of cheating. I mean, he hasn't used it the whole game until that one moment, you know.
Just come on, dude. Yeah, exactly right. Like you gotta save those voice lines. It's a thing, man. The extra power that comes out when you use a voice line at a perfect timing.
Yeah, the thing is they did get Roche in the end, so Execration. Aegis in hand on the Shadow Fiend, Tino taking top tier 2. They are really ready to fight right now.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, sorry, with the roll.
Tower.
Down to the
No.
south onto Bob, but you're going onto a target that has the BKB. So Bob's just gonna turn and force him away, acting as the barrier that they will not be able to break.
Skadi very close to his BKB as well. We'll probably disassemble the Echo Saber later on.
Radiant's middle
Yeah, we've
tower
seen a lot of the action across the map, and Scotty's just been playing his little own mini game down bottom. And it looks like Execration have kind of had enough of that. They're going to look to sweep with this three-man smoke. They might run into Seri shortly, depending on the pathing of the Pangolier. They're probably going to be pretty happy with this kill. Ooh, Seri. Nicely done. Still might be in some trouble, though. Lotus Orb
Oh, the Lotus.
already completed from Losify, but it will not matter. Frostbite in position is going to be the Crystal Maiden.
He's dead. And we see TPing top from Palos. He doesn't want to give the outpost. Execration kind of making their way back. About to choke the map.
Oh, Bob?
Oh, Skadi.
Straight into the first stun. The follow-up's going to be there as well. They'll kill off the first life.
He has no BKB.
Oh, Shank's going to be in with a counter from the northern side. They get the jump. It's going to force Neon.Atomic back, so they can't set up a formation to take a fight on the respawn.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
And they looks like they still feel strong enough to potentially occupy some more territory of Atomic's side.
Yeah, we have Glimmer finished on the Crystal Maiden. Boots of Bearing completed on the Visage as well, on the way on his career. Map kind of getting explored for Atomic. CKS BKB now, they will look to take a fight, but initiation's kind of hard without vision.
Radiant
They have a great ward for Dio at the triangle. They see Shanks and 2-on-4. So
Sorry,
much
going for a roll.
information. There we go. The roll forward from Seri. They're going to look to start onto Shanks. They will be able to cancel the freezing field as well. This fight's going to be a lot easier for XctN, and that's going to prove to be the case as he blows up the Tiny. But can they get more out of this on Atomic? As soon as the Wraith packs drop down, they're going to try and call the retreat. Looking to kite out to the right side, but the Snapfire won't be able to get enough distance away. Look, consider the buyback. Chaos Bolt into the arrow. Fearless is going to jump into the middle with the Sonic Wave Burst. Bob gets the BKB off for the last second, but it's not enough to keep him alive. As our Tino2 will end up going down as Neon, all they needed was one buyback out of the Snapfire to turn that skirmish.
Yeah, really nice buyback from Hayden as well. The stun into the arrow. The arrow looked like it was gonna miss there, but it did clip Bob in the end. Execration kinda overextending. It's a very good fight from Neon. Continuing to scale. We have a completed Mage Slayer on the Chaos Knight now. Getting a lot stronger.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Doom being taken by Fearless, level 15.
You got Seri as well that has the pipe, so pipe plus
Oh,
the
that's
Mage
true.
Slayer, a lot of damage mitigation coming out. We could even see Loserfy if he wants to consider about a Wraith Pack. It's going to be a 4-star as his next item, but we could see that afterwards.
Yeah, I think it'll be good eventually. I would like to see Basher on the Penguin.
Fearless. Oh no. I think that was Shanks jumping into Frostbite Requiem?
Yeah, it looks like it just got changed stun. Stun toss into Fear. Died. Bit of an overextension from Fearless, but I don't think Atomic mind too much. Probably just lose the triangle for a while here.
I think really the person that minds though is the Queen of Pain. Like 5, 5, and 6. This is a hero. Again, we spoke about in the draft. Like you are very, very volatile. You had such a good start to the game with the rotations and being able to kind of slow down Radiant. But these deaths are really going to hinder his scaling potential now.
Yeah, that is true. Not too happy about it. No short. Kinda on the lower end of the net worth, but they're still able to fight thanks to Skadi's Mage Slayer. He's still pretty farmed.
He's also still farmed his Palace on the Ember. Even with this negative KDA, top of the net worth, Aghanim Scepter shortly completed.
Yeah, Smoke trying to set up on the top lane, but Ember's already out of there. Palos completing his eggs, like you said. SF Shadowblade on the SF too, so it's another thing to worry about for Fearless.
Do they have any wards to play with? Shanks has got one. Looks like it's going to be
Luzify
the,
has one as well.
the cross map
Just running
smoke.
across. Yep. Ooh, eggs on Palos. Accidentally clicks his dust. No big deal. Luzify in position to break the smoke. On a ward as well, but Execration going for a bigger wraparound. We'll see if Scotty's kinda senses it hiding in the trees. Goodbye, hated.
There we go. Smoke's going to pop. Shanks.
Oh, goes the wrong way. Nighttime.
Under attack.
It's a very nice dodge from them. Sorry, choosing to go for the Wraith Pack. I would definitely prefer to see a Basher here. I think a Basher against the Ember and SF would be like really good.
Always a big fan of Hold That Thought bottom lane Seri. Okay, it's not going to
They're
reveal
kinda
himself.
baiting
They're
here.
starting to come, yeah. Dire. They've got a ward that sees Shanks looking to leave the neighborhood, but still got really big issues with how they get that instant stun to the Ember Spirit. I too agree. I'd love a Basher for the Pango this game. I think Basher is just such an incredible way to deal with the Shadow Fiend. Like, he's a person who can just slightly edge out the victory inside the team fight with him being able to stand his ground, and that little bit of 1.5 second stun through BKB can be all you need to get the kill.
You stop the Requiem and the SF probably dies from it. So Execration posturing around Roshan, almost spawning. Probably where we'll see the next big team fight.
Both sides have very good vision nearby. Atomic have a relatively freshly placed ward, kind of down to the south of the power room location, so we'll give them a lot of information once this fight does soon to break out.
It's halfway to his Aghanims. Not the biggest fan of this item, but we'll see. Maybe he'll get in some saves or something. Here's the Aghanim shard as well. Mid lane Shanks. Do they see him? They do. Oh, the Tumblr toy.
They're coming actually. Palos wants to take the team fight. They...
Oh, hate it.
Scotty, can he find an opening? Phantasm's gonna be popped, but it looks like he's sending the illusions down the lane instead of trying to take the skirmish, so... Easy pick off Execration. That's the dieback on a hated as well, so there should be a free Roche for Execration.
Yeah, that kind of hurt. It hurts them that they have no way to like start a fight instantly on their heroes. This roll, unfortunate timing on the Tumblr toys. Well played by Shanks. Ooh, they got Lucify. Yes, you.
Awkward with the positioning coming through actually from Shanks. They might just go high ground. What's stopping them?
Tower's
Force out a
dead.
glyph?
Ooh, if they die here, it's super bad though. I think Hated does have... Oh, he has no buyback for 2 minutes. Okay, they're gonna lose their tower here.
Might lose a little bit more than that. Look how fast they push. Both the Shadowfin and the Visage have that level 15 talent to help with the siege.
It's very unfortunate for Neon, but on the bright side, Roche is still in play here.
Terry, considering
the
with the Rolling
roll.
Thunder, gets to jump onto the Visage. He has the Aghanim shard to play with. The chain control needs to be perfect. And Neon.Atomic makes sure that's the case.
Fearless not messing around, pops BKB as well. Doesn't want any turn potential. They know Roche matters. Here comes the smoke.
Can they still take the
Yeah.
fight though?
They have a good ward on the rune too if Execration moves in that direction. Oh, Scotty.
Oh, Scotty, gotta be cautious. Shanks get the jump. The toss
Yes,
back into the
BKB.
Requiem, but Scotty, he's gonna be okay. BKB turn around, and Bob now is the one that's in trouble because they've got the artillery raining down Hellfire and the Sonic Wave as well for
Oh, the
good
arrow.
measure. A point blank arrow holds Palos into place, but he can get the BKB and potentially turn around Palos. Back and forth it goes with the Remnant. He's able to restore the charges. Down to the right he goes, over towards Lucify as Atomic. They started the fight well, but they didn't have the response to Palos' Ember Spirit, as he'll get the Ultra and clean up all the members on Dire.
God damn. There was a sick buyback from Shanks and Tino, and Palos, he just flew left, flew right, and everything died. So close to killing him. Lucify hit like a pretty decently ranged arrow actually. It was like 3 or 4 seconds, and Palos surviving on a tick of health.
Might be another full set. No glyph on Dire.
Does seem that way. In that whole team fight, the CK illusions died in like 2 seconds to the freezing fields.
Well, we're kind of asking the question of where the Ember Spirit's able to kind of fit into this lineup and maybe the reasoning of why they went for it. Well, if Palos continues to play like this, if they give him the Ember Spirit 1, then no issues at all with it being picked up here. What an incredible position 1 Ember game from Palos.
Yeah, definitely something a lot more rare, but Palos, like I said, is definitely more known for his like Pudge kind of heroes, the aggressive heroes to play, and you can see it's kind of showing. Even though he's not a mid player, he definitely does excel at these heroes where he can be super aggressive.
Oh, they're going to see Seri under the Observer Ward. And with the Rolling
Seri
Thunder,
rolling?
charges it up, but they've got no vision. They don't see anyone. Until now, it's going to be on Palos, but the arrow is off the mark. Another team fight will instantly crumble once they miss the initial jump. But Scotty still, he wants to continue with the skirmish, jump into the middle. They've been able to address the Wraith Pact issue. This could be the team fight they've been waiting for it from Atomic, but again, 214 just leaps in, completely nullifies the effect of Scotty's Chaos Knight, and now Palos as well. Always ready in the wings, ready in the tree line to try and catch out Seri on the retreat. One more right click from Bob will catch up to him as Neon lose 4.
Yeah, it's so difficult for them to lock down the Pango roll into arrow, not an easy combo to execute. Pops his BKB and turns it around.
Dire's middle
I might be
tower
game.
Execration. Yeah, does look that way. A lot of minus armor.
has fallen. Allies disappear.
Kiva completed on Palos as well. I don't see how Neon defend this, but they're gonna try. Fearless
They
blinks in.
gotta do it pretty goddamn fast though. Arrow Kisses is a decent amount of damage on the bob, but it doesn't matter. Tino is all about the objectives. Familiar's directly on top of the throne as game one will go the way of Execration 32 minutes in.
Yeah, what a performance from Palos, showing off the Ember. Owned his lane and then the game well. Every team fight he did so much, it felt like. Meanwhile, Neon kind of, the lack of stuns kind of showing and Execration punishing it with his pick.
I think it was a nice game where we got to see like a lot of individual plays from almost everyone. Like even though we saw Atomic unable to take this game, I think early on Lucifer was a big reason of why Fearless was able to have such a good start with the arrow onto the Shadow Fiend and then a lot of the rotations to try and slow him down. Then we saw some glimpse of Hated with what he was able to do in that lane up top with the Chaos Knight. Fearless had a really good time as well, but it was really just Execration. Crystal Maiden, you mentioned this hero, him along with the Tiny completely addresses the Chaos Knight, had a lot of difficulties early on that freezing field, just won them a couple of team fights single-handedly. Like he was 5-0, I think, at one stage. Was Carlos, so just an incredible start from him. It felt like everyone kind of fulfilled the role they needed on Execration.
Yeah, really well played by them. Well, we still have game two. The game wasn't really one-sided. Neon definitely put up a fight. Would like to see them adjust the draft a bit more. I think the Queen of Pain pick was really like awkward to their draft in the sense of like their supports couldn't really have anyone to play with. We saw Lucifer once he started not hitting the godly arrows. The game kind of felt weird for them too.
Yeah, that's a really good point, actually. Because, I mean, at one stage you were kind of mentioning it in like the joking way, the fact that you were asking for a stun in the draft, and you're like, all right, well, if you're going to continue to hit these arrows, then I suppose you don't need the stuns. But that was really a big reason why they would have that success. And as soon as he wasn't landing the arrows, we saw a lot of the difficulties for Neon.Atomic with how they could pull out these team fights. So I also agree, and we mentioned it multiple times that this Queen of Pain is a very volatile hero. It's something that Fearless is comfortable on, but this is a hero that can't make mistakes, man. Like you have a death quota. If you go over that quota, if you die more than like 3 times, this hero feels almost useless. And unfortunately, we kind of saw that be the case throughout a lot of the last couple of fights there. But like you said, it was a very, very even game one, and we still have another game. We've still got one more game to close out day 4 here of the group stages. We'll see if Neon.Atomic going to be able to get back or if Execration can take the 2-0 victory.